Orange Mound is the place to be Friday night as Ridgeway visits Melrose in the Commercial Appeals High School Football Game of the Week. The Roadrunners are 4-0 and moved into the top spot in the Dandy Dozen after last week's 35-0 victory over Collierville. Coach DURON Sutton's team has been doing it with defense. Ridgeway has shut out its last 2 opponents and hasn't allowed a point in its last 9 quarters.
We're just going to have to make sure we tackle well, surround the ball, but offensively too. We haven't been just shabby now offensively. It's just that our defense has really been stepping up.
Some of the players to keep an eye on Friday will be defensive lineman Terrence Butler, linebackers Douglas McWhorter and Jason Card, and defensive back Terrius Triplett. On offense, look for the Roadrunners to try to establish the running game behind Jalen Walton. Against Collierville last week, the junior ran for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns.
You know, we've done things well on both sides of the ball, I think. So I just think it's going to be a good game. You know, we're just going to come out and do what we do, try and execute and take care of business.
Melrose, meanwhile, is 2-2, but that's a deceiving record.
We're going against a great football team. This is probably the best team we're going to play. And I'm not saying it because we're playing them, but I'm merely saying it because they are 4-0. And they'll beat some good teams. They're beating some good teams. And we really got to be ready for them.
Hubbard Alexander's team has been on fire in the last 2 weeks, combining for 82 points in victories over Wooddale and Mitchell. Will Gross is leading the way. He's a big, strong quarterback with a live arm and has thrown for 9 touchdown passes in the last 2 games. And Gross has plenty of talented playmakers at his disposal. Tino Thomas, Javius Jackson, Keon Johnson, and Jamie Dunning all have the ability to make the big play at any time. The biggest question for Melrose, though, will be on defense. The last 2 games for the Golden Wildcats have been shootouts, and they'll need a much stronger effort Friday night. It should be a classic battle between a fantastic defense and a high-powered offense. Will Ridgeway be able to survive the #1 jinx? We'll see Friday. I'm John Varlas, Commercial Appeal High School Sports.